Jai Shri Krishna. In our last session, we tried to understand the different types of devotees of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. In fact, we came about 4 of them, and the one who was mostly preferred by Bhagwan Shri Krishna was the 4th one, which was the wise man, that is a Jnaani. Why is it considered perhaps to be the best of the devotee? It was said that the Jnaani loves God while focused in spirit and in truth. That's what makes a difference from the others. But more than that, there are specific characteristics of the Jnaani. And from there, in these 3 slokas, Bhagwan Shri Krishna is going to elaborate on the further qualities of the Jnaani. So we have, as usual, our sadhak, Suren, Vakil, Nankumar, and others who are going to give some of the views, and we can which we are sharing, and put us in a better position to understand the difference among the devotees, and particularly how is the Jnaani the most preferred one of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Jai Shri Krishna. Vasudevang Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Guru. Vande Jagat Guru.
Satoma Satgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Nityom Tam Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now we are starting on chapter 7, verses 17, 18 and 19.
Yep.
I look at 17 and 18 talking about devotees, the types of devotees. The types of devotees are also mentioned in 16, 4 types: those in the situation of distress, those seekers of wealth, those inquisitive of the nature of knowledge, the existence of Paramatma, and those of search of knowledge. All of these, to Lord Krishna, they are magnanimous souls. They are devotees. So in 17, Slok 17, these 4 types, there's one among them who is a pure devotee, the one who is engaged in devotional service and in full transcendental knowledge. And that kind of devotee is free from material contamination and realizes that from different material body, the association of pure devotees, the purification takes place and is fully realized. This is 17. Then 18, we talk about that all devotees are magnanimous souls and are situated in knowledge of Lord Krishna. And they are sure, in that status, they are sure to attain Paramatma, the highest goal. All devotees, Lord Krishna says, they are dear to me, and me meaning Lord Krishna. So they are also gradually purifying themselves to reach the stage of a pure devotee. So on 19, all the purified souls, after many births and deaths, they finally surrender unto the Lord. And that is the highest goal, to surrender unto the Lord, and to do continue the spiritual devotional service in Krishna Lok. These are very, very rare souls. Those who have achieved that kind of greatness, they are further advanced in transcendental knowledge. I'd like to summarize it in a few words. कोहिनूर एक है, मोतियों अलग अलग बहुत है, कोहिनूर का झलक सब मोतियों पर प्रकाश देते हैं। हमारे मकसद एक है, आहिस्ता आहिस्ता हमें वो रास्ता पर चले ताकि कोहिनूर सच से जोड़ सके। हमेशा सेवा करें कृष्णा लोक में, और ये हमारे मकसद है। जय श्री कृष्ण।
What we learned last time, this is a continuation where Lord Krishna says in text 17, Tesham Jnani Nitya Yukta Eka Bhaktir Vishishyati. Tesham meaning among them, among whom? Among these four qualities of devotees, which we learned about last time. Jnani Nitya Yukta, he who is in knowledge, he who is Jnani, he is always connected to me. Nitya Yukta, हरदम मुझ में युक्त रहता है। एक भक्तिर विशिष्यति, and his speciality is to be devoted always to Godhead. This is his speciality. He has no other desire, other material desire. So, priyo hi jnanino, one who is a jnani, who is in knowledge, he is priya to me, he is very dear to me. Etyarthamaham sacha mama priyaha. He is highly, this type of devotee is very dear to me. Sacha mama priyaha. He is priya to me, he is very dear to me. And the next verse, Lord Krishna says, Udaraha sarva evayete jnani tvatmaiva me matam. Udaraha, he is magnanimous. Sarva evayete, oh, among all these, he is magnanimous. Who is magnanimous? Jnani, the knowledgeable person. Tvatmaiva, tu atma eva. Tu meaning but, atma eva meaning certainly, atma meaning myself. This is my opinion, that he is the best. He is magnanimous. He is udaraha. Sahi yuktatma. He asthit means sthit, who is situated. He is situated in such a way. Yuktatma, he is connected. His atma is connected always to Godhead. Mam eva anuttamam gatim. वो मेरा परम गति प्राप्त होता है, उसे मेरी परम गति प्राप्त होती है. Anuttamam, highest. Anuttamam gatim. He attains the highest destination. And the last verse we are dealing with today is 19. Bahunam janmanamante jnanvan mam prapadyate Vasudeva sarvamiti samahatma sudurlabha. Meaning, bahunam janmanamante, बहुत से जन्मों के बाद ज्ञानवान माम प्रपद्यते, जिसको ज्ञान प्राप्त हो जाता है वो मेरे शरण में आ जाता है. After many births, who has acquired knowledge, And what type of knowledge? Para Gyan, Para Vidya, Para Gyan, that knowledge which is beyond meaning that when we go to any university, we will never learn that we are not this body, that we are Atma, that we should connect to God. This is Paravidya. This is Paragyan. So Bahunam Janmanam at the end of many births, Jnanavan, those who have attained, who are in knowledge, who has acquired knowledge, Mam Prapadyati. What do they do? They surrender to me. Vasudeva has sarvamiti, because they have understood that Vasudeva is the cause of all causes. They have understood that I am the cause of all causes. And he says, Sa Mahatma, such type of Mahatma, such great soul, Sudurlabha, it is not only rare, Sudurlabha, it is extremely rare. Such a Mahatma is extremely rare. Through this struggle, that finally they become Jnanavan, and they come to the lotus feet of God, and the Vedas say naiti, not this, whatever enjoyment we get on planet, on earth, in the material world, the Vedas say naiti. We should always attain the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you.
Sthita is one of the appellations attributed to Lord Vishnu. He who is dear to the good is the meaning of this name. But somebody who is good, who is dear to goodness is the meaning of this name. The highly evolved ones among the human get to love the Lord. Okay. It is but natural for beings to love themselves. The Jnani recognizes Brahman as a real entity and the very essence in himself. He is therefore supremely attached to the reality in himself. That reality gives the Jnani his true individuality. This is how the Jnani excels. After God realization, the aspirant himself gets at godly qualities. That's all. Shri Krishna.
17 goes like that. Esham Jnani Nityayukta Eka Bhakti Ravishishyate Priyo Hikyananotyartham Aham Sacham Mamam Priyaha Udara Sarva Evaite Jnani Tvavameva Me Matam Asthitas Sahi Yuktatma Mamevanuttamam Gatim Bahunam Janmanamante Jnanavan Mam Prapadyate Vasudeva Sarvabhiti Samahatma Sudurlabha. 17 says, among them, the Jnani is a constant yogi. The word constant is important because all the four devotees are yogi because they're the devotees. But the difference between this devotee, the Jnani, and the rest, like the Artha and so on, is that this Jnani is constantly
in one verse. We have to strive for it. Even the best, even you try hard in that Raat Din Puja Karte Rahe, you won't be able to get in one verse. We have to try, work hard for it. That's all.
Okay, fine. What we have learned today is that the Jnani is a special devotee who is given special consideration by Lord, by God, because he is always engaged in the devotion. He is always engaged in the other. His attention, his mind, is always engaged at the lotus feet of God. if we refer to chapter 10, text 10, Lord Krishna says, Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam kritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mamupayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted to me and who always chant my glory, I provide them with that buddhi yoga by which they can come to me. So it is not a question of being on and off with Godhead, with spirituality. We should always be engaged in spirituality. Whatever we are doing, whatever type of karma we are doing, our attention should always be at the lotus feet of God. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And in the now, not in the yesterday, not in the tomorrow, but in the now, if we devote ourselves fully engaged, it is not impossible that we reach a very advanced stage and become dear to Lord Krishna.